Angel Reese fires back at Charles Barkley in a controversial tweet. But before we get off into today's video and you come across it, do me a favor. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. And if it's your first time coming across the YouTube channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, post your comments, share the video out, and make sure you give the video a thumbs up. I see everybody in the comments section. #salute. You know what my mantra is. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. Well, we all know Caitlin Clark is the WNBA cash cow, and she's the headline, and she's the draw. But before we get off into this video and this podcast, today's podcast is sponsored by SeatGeek.
SeatGeek, the official sponsor of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the #1 rated ticketing app, over 28 million downloads, 70,000 plus events from concerts to sports, all your tickets across the web, all in one place, rated 1 to 10. Green means good, and all your tickets are backed by your buyer's guarantee. And remember, use my promo code SimplyBallDropping at checkout to get $20 off your purchase.
Now, by using my promo code SimplyBallDropping at checkout, you're getting $20 off your purchase. Also, remember, you're supporting the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. Well, let's get right off into it. Angel Reese has spoken. She has fired back at Charles Barkley over his comments concerning the things that people are saying about Caitlin Clark. Now, we all know that Caitlin Clark is the cash cow of the WNBA. She's, came into the WNBA after a luxurious career at Iowa. Now what she's doing in the WNBA, the #1 pick, and she's putting fans in the seats. Her first 3 games that she has played in the WNBA have drawn record numbers, record viewership. The first 3 games, over 1 million, viewerships. So what has happened? Charles Barkley has came out, made some comments about people hating on Caitlin Clark. And he's made it known that these women are being petty, and he's telling these women, y'all need to chill, stop being messy. Y'all being messy like dudes. He's thinking that dudes are real messy, and he issued some statements pertaining things around Caitlin Clark. Now, let's take a listen to what Charles Barkley had to say on his comments pertaining to things around Caitlin Clark. Take a listen.
Women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you're 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world.
Oh, you are.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes. Listen, what she's accomplished, give her flowers. Stop being petty, all you women out there. She got y'all ass charters. She bringing all y'all this money to the table, but y'all being petty like dudes. LeBron, you are 100% right. Y'all girls, stop being petty. Caitlin Clark, thank you for bringing all that money and shine to the WNBA.
Well, they're going to hate you.
Now, you heard what Charles Barkley had to say. Now, basically, he referenced LeBron James' name. LeBron James has been on his podcast, Mind of a Game, with JJ Redick, and he made some statements about Caitlin Clark. And he was in reference to, he came in the same situation about teammates hating on him. He just backed all that out, and he just went out there and played. Now, we all know good and well, like Caitlin Clark said, she's not on social media. So what happened was Angel Reese tweeted something, and people thought that she was taking a shot at Caitlin Clark. Now, basically what happened, Bleacher Report stated that Angel Reese subtweeted something that Caitlin Clark had said. Caitlin Clark is not on Twitter X. She did not tweet anything. So how is Angel Reese going to subtweet something that wasn't out there that they said Caitlin Clark tweeted? Caitlin Clark did not tweet nothing. The tweet that Angel Reese made reference to was firing back at Charles Barkley. And this is what the tweet said. Angel Reese said, and that's on getting a win in a packed area, not just because of one player on our charter flight. Now, what Angel Reese was trying to say here, she wasn't taking a shot at Caitlin Clark. She was addressing the comments that Charles Barkley had made on Inside the NBA on TNT. Basically, she was saying they went into a packed arena at the New York Liberty, came out with a victory, and it wasn't because of one player. It was because of the team, not the one player on the charter flight. Now, if you look at the tweet in its context, when she used the word charter flight, which Barkley alluded to about getting, the WNBA charter flights and things like that, because there's a video surfacing on social media of Caitlin Clark on a charter flight. So Angel Reese's words in there might be misconstrued because of the fact that that video is surfacing with Caitlin Clark on the charter flight with the Indiana Fever. Now, we know Indiana Fever has got off to a torrid start, 0-5, but tonight they played the Los Angeles Sparks and they got their first victory. Caitlin Clark had 11 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. She shot 6 for 15 from the field and 2 of 9 from three-point range. And what has happened is Aaliyah Boston finally got going and led the team in scoring, and the Indiana Fever got their first win of the season. But what the media has done has tried to put Angel Reese against Caitlin Clark, which the media has to stop that. Angel Reese was not taking a shot at Caitlin Clark. She was addressing what Charles Barkley had to say. And basically all she was saying is, it's not about just Angel Reese herself on getting that victory in New York. It was a team effort. It wasn't just one player. We all know Caitlin Clark is getting the WNBA, money and getting things that they haven't, had since the WNBA was created. They're expanding these arenas. She's selling out places. Ticket sales is up. She's bringing a lot of eyes to women's basketball in the WNBA. But you got to understand, some of these veterans, they're not going to take keen to that. They don't like the notion that just because Caitlin Clark has came into the WNBA, the focus is all about her. These veterans, they're not going for that. These veteran women been in the NBA, and they feel like we're not going to get disrespected. So I think Angel Reese was speaking for the WNBA as a whole. It's not about just one player. It's about the team effort and the collective, efforts that the teams are showing to get these victories. We all know, like I stated, Caitlin Clark is the cash cow. But you can't just undermine what these other WNBA players have done that's been in the league for a long time. And like I stated, I think Angel Reese was speaking up for everybody when she fired back that tweet at Charles Barkley. That wasn't a tweet taking a shot at Caitlin Clark the way the media is trying to address it, and the media is trying to make it seem, trying to put these two girls against each other. It's not like that. Angel Reese has already came out and stated that she loves Caitlin Clark, she loves competing against her, and she has no problem with Caitlin Clark. But you know what the media does on mainstream? They try to put these two girls against each other and try to build some hate and some disconnect there, which is nothing like that. And like Caitlin Clark said, she's not on social media. All she does is go out there and tries to do her job, and that's what she's doing. She's got off to a rough start, but she's still averaging 18 points a game. Come on now. She's leading all rookies in scoring. Let alone, the team is struggling, but they did get their first victory tonight. So we'll see where it goes from there. But like I said about Angel Reese, she's balling too. She's averaging 13 points a game, 8.5 rebounds a game. So she's came into the WNBA. Actually, she's doing better than what I thought she would do coming into the WNBA. I thought these WNBA women that she would go against would really pick her game apart. But she's doing some outstanding things. Just like the other night when they beat the New York Liberty, she went up against the two-time, league MVP and Breanna Stewart, and she really did some things to Breanna Stewart that, hey, this rookie came to play. She stripped her at half court. She stripped her again. She went straight at her, got an and one on her and everything, and really started, showboating and talking to her as well, letting her know, hey, I'm here. But the one thing about Angel Reese is she's a relentless offensive rebounder. She's leading all rookies. Well, she's leading the WNBA in offensive rebounds as a rookie at 6'3". So she just has a knack for the ball. But the media got to stop this, trying to put Angel Reese against Caitlin Clark, making it a big, thing about, the tweet that she said. But I just wish Angel Reese would have stood on business and not deleted that tweet to let people know that was no slide or no shot at Caitlin Clark, and to address that was a comeback to what Charles Barkley had said about these women being petty. So Angel Reese just fired a shot back at Charles Barkley. That was no slight to Caitlin Clark. So you guys let me know what y'all think down in the comments section. Was Angel Reese taking a shot at Caitlin Clark, or was she firing back at Charles Barkley? Do me a favor, share the video out, give the video a thumbs up. And on your way out the door, do me a favor, like the video. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.